Hello, welcome back to another Pen Talk. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's a special day. Today I went to the Empire State Pen Show. First one has been in New York City, Manhattan. It's a New York Hilton, a very nice hotel in Midtown. We're going to look at some of the things that I acquired at the Pen Show. And I was very happy. Met a lot of new old friends. Made a lot of new friends. That's always a fun thing to do at the Pen Show. So what do I look for at a Pen Show? Well, unique ink that's made for the Pen Show. Nice label. And Robert Oster is good at showing you a swatch of the ink. Yes, there's some glitter there. And it's a nice dark blue. Look at the bottom. It looks like it's the green glitter. Be fun to put this into a pen. And Papier Plume was there with Manhattan Man-Eating Pizza. What a great name. What a great label. You got that wax covering, and what you need is a slice. But of course we get other inks. I was really enthralled with the way this one looks, Southern Nights Shimmer Fountain Pen Ink, and it looks like some silvery shimmer. Looking forward to using that ink. And I always think of an ink I've never seen before. So we have Mondu. I talked to the gentleman selling this, and he works with ink manufacturers to develop colors that he likes. I saw the swatch. I liked it. Beautiful bottle. The other thing great about pen shows is you get to meet people that you would never meet anyplace else. And this gentleman flew in from Japan and brought some incredible pen holders with him. How could I not pass up another crab? Beautiful color, one that I don't have. Extremely well done. My first squid pen holder. Those eyes are phenomenal. Very sturdy. Won't be able to hold big pens. And the most cute one I've ever seen in my freaking life, a bunch of birds, newly hatched birds, wanting to be fed, wanting to hold a pen. And of course you can always use another cat pen holder, nice small one. And who could pass up a cat on a motorcycle? It works as a pen holder. You could do it this way. It's just really nice. Very cute. He put them in these nice little boxes, which those that may have bought some of these from Japan may be familiar with them. I did buy a couple. Been very happy with them. And that's something to look up. He had a great table. I'm very happy to have seen and met him. And Jonathan Brooks had a great table with a huge amount of pens of all incredible colors and shapes and sizes. So you pick your pen and you get a nib and you're happy, good to go. And you can find pens that you're not going to find anyplace else. Again, one of the great things of going to a show. Got some nice stickers there. And they were giving out these nice little skulls. So when there's resin left over from the pour, they make little molds and they cast other little things. I think it's great. I think Jonathan Brooks is one of the heroes of the pen community. Makes great resins and his pens are excellent. One of the great things about New York is there's great bars and restaurants and incredible places. So I walked out on 54th Street and I walked down towards 7th and I saw this pub. Looked interesting. I stopped in. That sandwich was incredible. The Smithwick's was excellent. I had a great lunch. The bartender, as usual, was excellent. One of the pluses of going into Manhattan for a pen show. And of course, you can't go to a pen show and not buy some pens. So these three ended up in my possession. I parted with some of my currency. This company called Mayfair. I just love the look and design of this pen. I look for handmade pens that I've never seen before, designs that are really, really nice. This has a little surprise for you. It's not the nib the pen came with, because another gentleman, the one who I bought the ink from, was selling Jowo nibs that look really phenomenal. I had to get some, and I felt it really made this pen pop. The nib it comes with is a Jowo nib that's just a plain silvery one. There's some nice design features. When we review this pen, we'll get into them in detail. And one of the things that always intrigues me, I've had my eye on this pen kind of online for a while, couldn't pull the trigger. But when I saw it at the show, I go, I love this resin. I love the color combinations. Norwell does a great job. You know it's going to be well made. Yeah, I had pulled the nib already out of there to clean it. Piston fill. The Nautilus, I have a nice ebonite one. So now I have one in a beautiful acrylic. And I have to admit, I was not aware of this pen. I just love the design and look of this pen. But what's really cool, it's retractable. I'm not necessarily a fan of retractable pens, but this mechanism is just unique, extremely solid. I'm looking forward to doing an in-depth review with this and sharing with you. And what's also nice about the pen show is, like with the Nautilus, you get to see all the pens with all the colors. And I had a few Nautiluses in this resin to pick from, and I like this one because it had more of the darker, greener, bluish color extending into the barrel, which I liked. And I think this is, I just love the way this looks, the way the facets catch the light. And of course, the squid is very happy to hold it up. And came in this nice little leather pouch. The Nautilus came in that nice Nautilus box, and I just couldn't pass up another nib. This is the nib that came with the Mayfair pen, so I'll put that aside. The second nib that I got. The one in that Mayfair pen is a broad. This is a fine one. It's beautiful. I love that logo that Mojo uses. And of course, with a Jowo assembly like this, lots of pens that will fit in. So hopefully you've liked this little quick view of my incredible day today. I'm extremely happy, pleased with going to the show, finding some great pens, inks, and I also got some Nemosine paper in B5, which is my favorite size, and they were 80-page spiral-bound notepads, and that's my favorite style and everything else. So it was just a great show for me. It's Saturday. The show's still on Sunday, tomorrow, October 12th of 2025. So if you're around, definitely stop in. Meet some new friends, maybe see some old friends. So with that, we've reached the end of this video, and we will say bye-bye. I have pens coming, and we have 3 here to review. Stay tuned.